Hi there, Aries, and welcome back to Star-Lord's Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of September 2022. I will be starting off with the central energy. We'll break it down week by week as the monthly format goes. So, let's get started with your reading, Aries. Your central energy is the Nine of Wands in the upright position. Well, that's interesting because the Nine of Wands is speed, communication, lots of things going on. It could be a very, very busy month for you in the month of September, Aries. So there could be a lot going on, a lot of communication back and forth. Now, this could be regarding anything. This is also known as arrows of love find their mark. Some of you could be meeting somebody new on the romantic front this month, and there could be just lots of communication going back and forth. For others of you, this could be about business, enterprise, or perhaps even travel. Could be travel plans. Maybe some of you are making multiple trips this month. But there is a lot going on, and there is an element of speed connected with this energy, which we know Aries likes to move quickly and likes it best when things are moving quickly. So this month may suit you just fine. In the first week, we have the Fool rooted down by the Queen of Pentacles, both in the upright position. Well, the Fool is all about, jumping into something new. I've been seeing for a while about Aries and their curiosity about trying something new and trying to get into some new things. And it's a perfect time for it. Jupiter in December will be heading into Aries to bring you a brand new fresh start. You'll be starting with the first house of Jupiter's wheel. So yeah, things are probably moving in a certain direction, a particular direction for you, Aries. And some of you, it's something brand new. It could be a new career for some of you. It could be a new place to live. It could be a new hobby, a new type of relationship. It's something brand new. The Queen of Pentacles is here rooting it down in the upright position. It is a court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So it could be for some of you, if this is playing out on a relationship or romantic front, for some of you, this could be the romantic interest. For others of you, this could be about dealing with the practical matters of life. Sometimes the Queen of Pentacles can represent dealing with the tangible things such as finances. Could be maybe some of you are getting financing for a new business, or maybe talking to a financial advisor, or could be a real estate agent if you're planning on moving. You could be dealing with somebody who's just very practical, down to earth, could be good with money, could be a banker or somebody you're dealing with who's funding things, or it could be you embodying the energies of the Queen of Pentacles and just sort of dealing with the practical matters coming into the month. Week 2, we see the Ten of Wands in the upright rooted down by the Wheel of Fortune upright. Well, the Ten of Wands tends usually represent the ending of something. This is when we max out with something. So it could be for some of you, you have been really busy lately. Perhaps you've been hustling. You could have been taking on extra jobs, extra projects, doing a lot of things, but that could be coming to an end in week 2. Perhaps you'll be wrapping something up. For others of you, you could be just dealing with a lot, maybe a lot on your plate. It could be that coworkers, family members, friends, people in your community have dumped a lot on your plate, and you could be feeling the burn, so to speak, of it all. But the nice thing about this is Wheel of Fortune in the upright rooting it down. So there could be a lucky break here that brings you, if you've been feeling overwhelmed or overburdened as of late, it could be that a lucky break comes your way to help remove this burden from you, or help you to maybe take some things off your plate that probably didn't belong there in the first place. Or sometimes we really vamp things up when we're trying to get something accomplished, say starting a business, moving to a new property, moving somewhere else, taking extended trips, things like that. There is a lot to do and a lot to wrap up. There could be a lucky break here, though, in the bottom half of week 2 for you, where You could just fluke something. Sometimes the Wheel of Fortune can represent anything from finally getting in the pocket of things and being able to move in the direction without any type of resistance there, where we're just like going with the flow, the energies of the universe, and we're not bucking anything. This is Jupiter's wheel, remember. So it could be that some of you are doing that. Others of you, it could represent that you if you're competing in something, like say a contest or something, or even a lottery win. It could be that something lands in your lap. It could be that you find your dream job is posting on the internet and you're jumping for it. Whatever the situation is, it looks like a lucky break will be finding you in week 2. Week 3, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, rooted down by the Seven of Swords in reverse. So the Eight of Swords, when it's in the reverse position, indicates we're being released from something. It could be overthinking. Sometimes the Eight of Swords in the upright is when we're thinking so much, we're overthinking a situation, causing ourselves to feel trapped in a situation. Sometimes we can literally be trapped in a situation. We're trying to find a way out. When it's reversed, this could indicate you find your escape route. You finally find a way out of this situation that could have been on your mind for quite some time. You could have been trying to, escape maybe a job situation that was driving you nuts. Maybe there was too much, Ten of Wands. Maybe there was too much pressure being put on you in your work situation, and it could be that it was making you feel sort of trapped in there. So this could be in week 3, you see the release of that situation. The Wheel of Fortune could be the one that helps pull you out of that, like I said, a lucky break of some sort. Seven of Swords in the reverse here, it can indicate no longer, avoiding dealing with something. A lot of times it's avoidance when it's in the upright. It's trying to dip out, trying to get away from something, and trying to deal with, or not deal with the situation. You're just trying to avoid it. Or it could be somebody else is trying to avoid you and avoid dealing with you, that kind of thing. When the card is inverted, however, this is where either you or somebody else or a situation is no longer being avoided. So there's a release here. When the Seven of Swords or the Eight of Swords is in reverse, it points back to the Seven of Swords upright. But this is like trying to escape through something by maybe avoiding it or avoiding a certain person or people. But this is where we're no longer feeling trapped in a situation, and we also feel like we can deal with something head on. Now remember, Seven of Swords in the reverse points back to the Six of Swords upright, which is an escape route. This is like moving on from difficulties. Can also point to travel as well. And in week 4, we have the Page of Pentacles, rooted down by Major Arcana, the Chariot. Now, the Page of Pentacles, another core card here, we're dealing again with the practical matters, the Pentacles, which is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising. So we could be perhaps some of you could be dealing with a very pragmatic type of person this month, or an earth sign, or it could be that you yourself are just so busy dealing with the practical matters, the financial matters, the business matters, and things that, getting everything straightened out. Now, pages usually bring in some type of message, so it could be for you, Aries, in week 4, you do get a message, and it could be a message about finances. It could be a message about the Page of Pentacles is also known as the Scholar. So some of you perhaps are getting some kind of funding to take a course or to go back to school or things like that. You could be getting the message at the end of the month that everything is a go. It could be a job offer for some of you, or a way to make extra money. And it's with the Chariot. This is Cancer energy in the upright position. The Chariot represents, again, speed. There's also an element of travel here. I do see the potential for travel is very, very strong this month, Aries. Even potentially like travel for moving somewhere permanently, like just getting everything set up in another city, another country, another, wherever it is you're planning on going. But the Chariot, again, just like the Nine of Wands, represents speed. So whatever's happening this month is happening super quick, just the way you like it. For me, the Chariot is just don't steamroll over anybody's toes on your way to your victory. It does represent victory. It also represents, you know, vehicles, road trips. Perhaps some of you are purchasing a new vehicle, an RV or something, and you're going to go traveling around the country. Whatever the situation is, you could be headed somewhere where you know that you have a guaranteed success there. Like if you're heading towards a job interview or something like that, you're like, I'm on my way. Come the end of the month, it looks like it's smooth sailing. You are on your way there, Aries. Now, as always, in closing, I pull 2 from the Zodiac deck. One is for love and romance, and the second is for career and finance. So we'll get started on your love and romance for Aries. What is this? It's Aquarius, number 35, awakening. So it could be for some of you, Aquarius is a love interest, or you could get introduced to a love interest through an Aquarius. Or it could be something extremely romantic happens in your relationship. Perhaps a proposal or something this month when the moon is in Aquarius. And the next one is for career and finance. And what sign do we have here? Moon in Scorpio, number 20. I think that's a transformation. So yes, it could be that something is going to happen concerning your career and finance when the moon is in Scorpio, or it could be through a Scorpio or with a Scorpio. Something about the 20th, maybe it's the 20th of September, could also be very transformative for you. So that's what I have for you, my dear Aries. I want to thank you very much for joining me. I really hope you have a wonderful month of September. And I hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you again next time. Bye-bye for now.